Hi, my name is Peter Kellner, and in this short video we're going to take a look at the Sencha JetBrains plugin, and I'm going to show you why it's become a huge help to me. Previously, when writing Sencha code, I would often find myself using Sencha Architect to build snippets of code and then paste them back into my project. I'm going to show you here an example where the application I'm building, Silicon Valley Code Camp Registration, I've got the Save and Cancel button at the bottom. Well, really, I want to show them at the top and the bottom, so I'm going to refactor that Save and Cancel button and put one on the top also. So let's get started doing that. We're now in WebStorm, and we need to make sure that the JetBrains Sencha plugin is installed. So we go to File Settings, we go to Plugins, we type Sencha, and sure enough, there it is, and I could uninstall it if I want, but I don't want to because it already is installed. So I'm going to exit and just assume it's working. We're now in the actual Sencha project, which I originally built with the Sencha CMD scaffolding tool, and we're looking at our registration page. That's the page that we looked at a moment ago. And if we notice at the very bottom of this, we have a section, a panel actually, X-type panel, that includes both the Save and the Cancel button. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to extract that into its own file or its own separate view. So we single click on main, and here's where the plugin first shows up. We say new, and here's what the plugin's doing for us. We want to create an ExtJS class. We can have different types, but actually in this case the default is view, which is what I want. And let's just call it the Save and Cancel view. Say OK. And it completely built it exactly what we would have to do by hand. And it even suggested that we want to call it an X type of Save and Cancel, which we do. So I'm uncommenting that. And so what we want to do basically is we want to bring in all that section that we had here for Save and Cancel. So let's just grab all those attributes from here, cut them, go over to Save and Cancel, paste them in there, get rid of the original empty items array that it created for us. And here you go. We've got our type of Save and Cancel. We don't actually want this to be called a panel. We want to extend extPanel.panel. And now we can simply take this Save and Cancel X type, pull it over into register. So instead of having this empty include here, we're just going to say X type Save and Cancel. And now when we run this and we scroll down to the bottom, well, notice actually it's a collapsible region, just like all the other regions are collapsible. And the reason for that, if we go back into the source code and look, is we have a default setup for collapsible true. So let's pull that collapsible into the section, and let's just make that false. And if you're wondering how it magically built, the reason is because in the background we have Sencha App Watch running. So now when we refresh and scroll to the bottom, we've lost our collapsible region. So now the whole purpose of this was so we could put a Save and Cancel button easily on the top. So let's go back into the source code, and now all we have to do is take this little section, go up to the top of the code where our form actually starts, and let's just paste it in. And now when we refresh the page, you can see we've got a Save and Cancel button at the top. So if you found this interesting, I've got several Pluralsight videos on ExtJS and a new one on ASP.NET. Head over to pluralsight.com and simply search for Sencha, and you'll find my videos over there. I often blog quite a bit and do consulting and training on the side, so if you need to contact me, you can also contact me at peterkellner.net. Thanks for listening.